In the summer of 2019, my daughter and I drove up to Maine. The primary stop was Acadia National Park.
I will say, it might be one of my favorite hikes.
We also visited Roosevelt Campobello International Park.
We're gonna try one more before we gotta go. I can't do any worse than the last one.
And Katahdin National Monument. In this video, we highlight our fourth of 5 stops, St. Croix Island International Historic Site. Thanks so much for watching, and by all means,
subscribe to America's Parks.
Purple lilies.
It's July 4th, Independence Day. So let's celebrate America. And it's fitting to begin at one of the places where our country was first founded.
We are in Eastern Maine, very close to the border of Canada. We want to welcome you to St. Croix Island, International Historic Site. And over my shoulder is St. Croix Island. That is one of the most famous islands in the history of America and Canada. Stay tuned.
In 1604, 120 noblemen, artisans, and soldiers departed from France to sail across the Atlantic. With Pierre Dubois, they embarked on this voyage in search of adventure, profits, settlements, in a part of the world completely unknown to them. Upon reaching what they called the New World, they established a settlement on a small island, now located on the border between Maine and Canada. The name of that island was called St. Croix. This specific location was chosen because of its abundance of natural resources, things like seafood and trees, and also for defensive purposes. By the summer of 1604, work on the settlement had begun. The summer passed, the ships returned to France, and 79 men were left remaining on the island. The cold weather then brought great difficulties. Large pieces of ice cut the settlers off from the mainland. A few feet of snow covered the island itself. The island was becoming a virtual prison for these men. By March of 1605, the Passamaquoddy Indians could finally cross the river and bring the needed supplies to help save the lives of the remaining men.
Okay, well, we hope you enjoyed that little history lesson of St. Croix Island. You can see St. Croix. Maybe you can make it out, just that little island right there, pretty much right over Haley's Head. We are about 2 miles north of that at a place called Devil's Head, and we're just looking at this along the beautiful Maine rocky coastline on the gorgeous and scenic St. Croix River. We're going to head up to Moosehorn, maybe do some hiking up there, and then also a lighthouse we were told is not far from that either.
From St. Croix Island, we drove a little west over to Moosehorn National Wildlife Refuge.
Because it's the 4th of July, the visitor center is closed, but we're going to go talk to our friend at the little cabin down the road over here. Look at this little station. Are these moose horns up here?
No, that's deer.
Oh, that's just deer.
What he's doing there is he's digging up turtle eggs.
You got there, bear?
Yes, sir. You realize when you come out, you're going to do the whole trail, you're just going to go into the Bo's Pond?
I think we'll probably just go to the pond.
Yeah, that's easy then, because
Yeah.
then you're going to come back to where you went in.
Yeah, yep. So we'll come out right there.
Turn left then.
All right, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for
Thank you so
stopping.
much for your time. Appreciate it.
No, I think.
Yeah, here's the moose horn right here.
Yeah, there you are.
Look at this puppy. Can I lift this up?
Sure.
Wow. Now, could you imagine the weight on a moose's head to carry 2 of these things?
I'll tell you something. I've seen a number of moose here, and the first time I saw one, it scared the living daylights out of me.
Got a spider web right here.
Yeah, I know.
I want you to run into that.
All right. I just want to tell you about our bat cave.
Yeah,
there.
thank you very much.
All right, take care.
All right, I think we're ready to go. Let's go check out Moosehorn. We got some information here from Moosehorn. We'll take a little drive around, go to one of the lakes, go to another portion of the site, and I want to give a shout out to our friend in that little hut over there. It was about 155 degrees inside, and that poor man is sitting out there all by himself. What a blessed volunteer to work on the 4th of July to help people like us and information up here in Eastern Maine.
What's this pond called, Dad?
Nose pond?
Vose?
Nose pond.
Nose pond.
Hey, purple lilies. So we have discovered the local swimming hole right here, and when there is an opportunity for swimming, America's Parks always goes in for a dip. You think for up in northern Maine, this water would be a lot colder, but it's actually pretty comfortable. It feels nice. You see where people hang out here. It's a nice lake. Water feels very clean, sandy bottom, almost very low depth as you go out to the center of the lake. As a matter of fact, one of the locals told us it's only 15 feet deep in the center. Oh, the lady I was talking to a little while ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, don't go too close to the grass because that's where the bloodsuckers live.
The bloodsuckers?
You know what a bloodsucker is?
A leech?
A leech, very good.
Oh my goodness.
So watch out for the bloodsuckers. So if you happen to be coming to this lake up here in northern Maine, don't go in the grass because that's where all the bloodsuckers live.
Bloodsuckers live in there. There it is.
So we celebrate America, from the first settlers that arrived at St. Croix Island, to summer fun, swimming in a natural body of water, now to one of the most eastern towns in the United States of America. Food, fireworks, and acknowledging the brave military that makes our freedom possible. We now take you to Eastport, Maine.
So we're on the same day still, and we are not far from the national site that we were at earlier this morning. We're in the town of Eastport, Maine on the 4th of July. Looking for some fireworks, and it's also pretty cool because there is a naval ship that has just pulled in as well to enjoy America's birthday celebration. But first, we're going to try to find some food.
Could I have a barbecue chicken breast sandwich? A barbecue pulled pork chicken sandwich and a Coca-Cola.
Can't get more American than that. Hey, how we doing, guys? Let's go with a salmon stick.
Regular or Cajun?
Oh, we got choices here.
Yes, sir.
The Cajun's a little spicy.
Just a little bit.
Little
It's got
tinsel?
a nice spice to it.
Yeah, let's give that a shot. You make these yourself?
Yeah.
These are the ones that they grow in the pens?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
okay.
farm raised Atlantics.
Oh, okay. We'll give you some business. All right, we're good. I gave you 6.
Yeah.
We're good.
All right, buddy.
Enjoy it.
Oh, we'll do. Look at that.
All right, what do you got, Dad?
We got some farm-raised Atlantic salmon, and I got about a nice 5-minute presentation of how this whole system works, from the time they catch them to the time that they smoke them. Let's give it a shot.
Oh, wow. How was that?
That was good. That was really good. Think you want to try it?
Yeah, I do. I do want to try it. Look at her pound it up. I have to say, what a generous dad I have. Thanks, Dad, for the new
Oh,
sweater.
you're welcome. Hope you enjoy it.
Eastport.
Eastport, you get to look at Eastport every time you wear that sweater. Remember this special night we had together? 4th of July, 2019. We are looking out at the water right now. We got the naval ship in front of us. Big crowd. I'll show you what's behind us. Oh, man. A whole bunch of people behind us right there. And we are looking forward to the fireworks starting up very shortly. Firework display.
Let's just say they did not exaggerate when they pumped it up. It was incredible.
So thanks so much for joining us on this 4th of July celebration. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And always remember, there's room for you on every one of our next national park adventures.